All right, number 4, we're going to solve this rational equation here. This is from lessons 21 and 22, the very last lesson of the unit. To recap, we solve these equations by cross multiplying. So that's precisely what I'm going to do here. If we start with this diagonal, okay, remember this is a binomial times a binomial, so I can't just do x times x and 2 times 2 and call it good. I have to actually multiply it out using the box method. So I have to do x plus 2 times x plus 2. Okay, so x times x is x squared. Okay, 2 times x is 2x. Okay, up here is 2 times x again. So that will be 2x. And then 2 times 2. So that's 4. So if we put all this together, that diagonal is going to be x squared. 2x plus 2x, 2x and 2x becomes 4x, and then plus 4. Okay, so that's the one diagonal. The other diagonal, so this one right here, okay, remember what we're really doing, because this is a number times a binomial, is I'm essentially multiplying this number times both terms in the binomial down here. Now, in this case, it's easy because I'm multiplying by 1. 1 times x is 1x, and 1 times 8 is 8. So when I multiply this out, I end up with x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals x plus 8. This is a quadratic. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite this so that I have equals 0 at the end, which means I need to minus 8 from both sides. 8 minus 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. And then I'm also going to subtract x from both sides. X minus x is 0. 8 minus 8 is 0. That gives me what we need, which is equals 0 at the end. The left-hand side becomes x squared. 4x minus 1x is 3x. And 4 minus 8 is negative 8. So x, or excuse, not negative 8. Actually, it's going to be negative 4. I messed up there. Okay. So x squared plus 3x minus 4 equals 0. Okay. Remember, you could solve this by either factoring or by using the quadratic formula, whichever method you prefer. I prefer to do equations like this by factoring, so that's what I'm going to do. So I need two numbers that add up to 3 and multiply to negative 4. So two numbers that when I add them, I get positive 3. And when I multiply them, those same two numbers, I get negative 4. In this case, those two numbers are going to be positive 4 and negative 1, right? 4 plus negative 1 is 3, and 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. So my factors are going to be x plus 4 and x minus 1. So those are my two factors. And once we do that, we're home free. All right. I want to set both of these factors equal to 0 and solve for x. Essentially, I can just flip both of them. So for x plus 4, my solution is going to be x equals negative 4. Again, flip the sign. And for x minus 1, my solution is going to be x equals positive 1. There are two answers, x equals negative 4 and x equals positive 1.